about the opportunity. I'm excited about the potential that's afforded to me to work alongside with you. My objective has been the same from the beginning. I don't have a hidden agenda. I don't have hidden motives. I don't come with motives. I have motive number one, children first. The education of our children. We have the greatest children in the world. Despite what media says, despite what people say, I'm a product of this district. I'm a proud alumni of the school district, from Prospect to the middle school to the high school. Everything that I do today is because of the foundation that was laid here. My ability to flourish in and outside of the city gates is because of the foundation that was laid here. And because it was laid for me, I am still a believer that Hempstead is worth fighting for, and that the same opportunities that were afforded to me, we can afford to the other children. And so that's why, I'm excited. And so I look forward to working with you. I look forward to moving the district forward. And I look forward to just being a very happy relationship.
I just wanted to say that I'm absolutely thrilled with this selection. I'm disappointed as a resident of this community that it got to this and he had to be appointed. I think that it's our responsibility, most especially the elected officials' responsibility, to ensure that we have the things in place that we need to move forward in our community. I'm very, very, very disappointed that we went from October, November, December, January, February, today is March, before we could feel something when our community is in a state of emergency. And I shared this with you all before. So I'm appalled that the state had to come in and make this selection. I'm absolutely thrilled because I think that you are brilliant, my brother.
Yes.
I am pleased to share the roster of alumni from Hempstead School District with you, and I know that you love the community. So I thank God for you and the expertise that you will lend to our community, because this is just the beginning. I have no doubt that God is looking on us, and because he made this appointment, he's ready to push us forward. In spite of ourselves, because it's not just your fault. The community allowed you to sit on this for 6 months. So the entire community has to take some responsibility, and I'm glad that God stepped in and made the decision for us.
In an effort to ensure that there's no confusion, that the community is extremely informed about what took place in the Hempstead community today, I've decided to engage in this conversation so that the public will be informed. Through the New York State Education Department, the Office of the District Superintendent of BOCES, Dr. David Gates was appointed trustee of the Hempstead School Board. People are wondering all across the village of Hempstead and the confines of the Hempstead School District, is this a legal ruling? And I would like to be clear that it is in fact a legal ruling, though it is extremely rare. What people should know is that if in the event that a vacancy exists in the New York State area on a local school board, the local school board has approximately 90 days to do one of two things. That's call for an election of its new member or appoint a member by the vote of the majority. In the case of the Hempstead School District, since October, the board has been paralyzed and unable to perform basic operations as a board due to the fact that they had not fulfilled their obligations to do one of two things: call for a special election or appoint a member to fill the vacancy created by the resignation of former school board trustee Ricky Cook. What happens here is the state education department, through the local BOCES superintendent, saw the conditions going on in the Hempstead School District and decided that it was imperative for them to step in and do something to bring some sort of stability to this district. Thus, they appointed Bishop Gates to the Hempstead School Board as a trustee. People should know that I'm not in a position to speak for why Dr. Gates was selected. I'm not in a position to speak of the mindset of the Commission of Education nor the regional superintendent of BOCES and say what credentials they used to decide who they would pick. But it is no secret that I am Dr. Gates' former campaign manager. all through the campaign, I had expressed through the campaign process, through my team and the people that work with us, that Dr. Gates, along with Shelley Brazeley, were the most qualified long-term residents of the Hempstead School District to lead the district during the times that they were having. Dr. Gates is extremely competent and qualified with over 20 years of managerial experience. Dr. Gates is a graduate of Hempstead Public Schools, a college graduate, and serves as the pastor of one of the most prominent churches in the incorporated village of Hempstead. Dr. Gates has a long-standing reputation of serving the community, recently being elected president of the Hempstead branch of the NAACP. I would like to be clear that Dr. Gates was vetted. There was a long process. His credentials was laid out amongst, I'm sure, other people, and it was the wisdom of the people in the state education department and the regional office of BOCES to feel that he's the most appropriate person to lead the district at this time. It is my hope that the community sees this as a good thing. It is my hope that the community realizes the need to get behind this decision and also realize that the Hempstead School District is in a parallel and in need of exceptional managerial leadership. The upcoming school budget has not been approved yet. The Board of Education has yet to fulfill its obligation in finding a permanent superintendent of schools, being the current superintendent's contract is slated to expire within 90 days. Who is going to lead the district is the question the board needs to be answering. The board was basically stuck, unable to perform simple basic decisions, administrators being granted tenure, permanent jobs by estoppel. These people serve in key positions. They were not effectively evaluated by the board, and now thus they have permanent jobs, and we don't know if they have the ability to do the job or not. The data states that the jobs are not being done properly. We've recently read that there's a potential of an $8.5 million shortfall in the monies assigned for our children. So the state education department, the regional office of BOCES, and the people in charge said we have to do something because it is a current state of emergency. They responded to that emergency. They followed the law. The law is clear. If the board does not appoint in 90 days, if they don't call for a special election in 90 days, it is the right of the local regional district superintendent supervisor to appoint a competent, qualified member of the community to fill such vacancy. That's what took place here. Well, I'm hoping that the community as a whole sees this as an opportunity for us to come together and move forward. I could say with all certainty that Dr. Gates is going to bring a level of professionalism and experience to the Hempstead School District that has been lacking. And he's going to work with all sitting board members and all community groups in ensuring that our children get everything that they need to move forward. The gloom and doom has left the Hempstead community, and the train is moving forward towards the lightness that we need to see. The bridge is being built because the bridge builders are now finally at the table.